And we're live. Here we go. Red, White, and Blues podcast. I'm Daniel. That guy down there is Jason, and we are here to talk all things Chelsea transfer news. Voices are going out around here after a long night last night. So my apologies for the raspiness in my voice today. But I'm here to talk about Chelsea, Jason. How are you today, man?
Yeah, I'm good too. Also, it doesn't help that we had to rock our AirPod audio today because our mics are being a little crappy. So yeah,
We
but
blame
we're
StreamYard,
here.
though.
Yeah, we're here. We're on stream. We're live in several locations. Hoping for some comments. Hoping for some viewers at this point.
Yeah, just open for viewers. Yeah, that is true. But you know what? It's okay. We're here doing our thing. This will probably be the first time and one of the few times we go live on a Thursday for a while because there won't even be a transfer episode next week because we have to be doing things together next week. But anyway, we're here to talk about Chelsea transfer news, so let's just jump into it. Finally, Badiashile is officially on loan to Napoli. There were some rumors for a little while that the deal might collapse, but you know what? He's gone. So be it. Good riddance. Go enjoy your loan. We know Napoli won't buy him, so what's the point in all of this? Yay, he's gone.
There's like a dozen players that we've got to offload, and so he's one of many. So one down.
Yeah.
More to go.
Yes, and we will talk about that at the end of this episode about the new bomb squad that is not the bomb squad. So
yeah.
Stay tuned for that.
Not a bomb squad.
Stay tuned for that. Not a bomb squad. Not a bomb squad. Reggie Walsh officially to Wigan this week as well. Congrats, Reggie. Go out, destroy at Wigan. Have a great season. And I'm just going to call him Dastan because I can't pronounce his last name. So I'm going to try. Officially signed with Chelsea this week. And he officially goes out on loan to Burnley. So enjoy your time at Burnley, Dastan. So,
yeah, a couple young guys out of here.
Yeah.
One oldie and a couple youngies. Sounds
youngies? Bad. Yeah.
So,
we're not Everton, Jason. We're not Everton. Anyway, if you want to know what that reference is to, watch our new episode that we drop tomorrow night. You'll know what it's about. But anyway, rumors, which is where we get to have fun because this is where all the fun happens, is in the rumor section. So the Athletic has reported that Xabi Alonso is happy with Robert Sanchez, a goalie, and that we are not going to sign a goalkeeper this summer, and that Costa fans have been told to stand down.
Wait, who told us to stand down?
The Costa fans. So the goalkeeper from Porto's fans, right. I guess within the club, were told to stand down by other people within the club.
Oh, within the club. Okay.
Yeah, within the club. Yeah. So
because I was like, no one told me that. No one told me to stand down yet. So this is the first I've heard of it.
I'm not standing down. Damn it, I'm not standing down. I will
be tell me what to
advocating for Costa until the window closes because we need a new goalkeeper. Gosh darn it.
So I have a question in response to this. Is Xabi Alonso as smart and as good of a coach as we think he is if he's happy with Roberto Sanchez?
It does call into question some things, Jason. It does call into question some things because you know what? Our predictions will probably now be wrong because Robert Sanchez is our goalkeeper and it will inevitably cost us points this year. So,
I need to put like signs up over here that just say like Bob is a knob, stuff like that, like all season.
Just a new sign every week. Because he'll probably, whatever. It's just a frustrating point when there's a goalkeeper there for $60 million and we are going to hopefully sell some other players and have the income and just not going to buy them. Because we are probably going to buy another attacker because God knows we need more attackers, Jason. So
I could always use more attack at Chelsea. I mean, we're going to need another attacker after the shirt numbers dropped this week because old Del Pedro
he's cursed.
is an idiot, and he took the number 9.
Yep,
and now it's over.
He took the 9. It is. His Chelsea career is officially finished as of now because he took the number 9 jersey. It's sad to see because he had so much hope and so much promise, and it's just down the drain.
And now he ruined his career.
Ruined it. You just don't take the 9 at Chelsea. Like, they just need to retire the number. Like, just don't let anybody ever wear that number again. So
that's true, actually. Just retire it for Drogs.
He was 11.
Yeah, he was 11. Just retire it for who was our last good number 9?
Couldn't tell you.
I'll Google it. We should know this.
Because Diego Costa didn't wear 9. The last decent 9 I remember is Torres. That's the last decent 9 I remember.
Well,
and that's a stretch for me to say that.
Well, he was cursed too, though.
Yeah, exactly. So see, the thing's just cursed. So why do we still use this number? I don't know.
Okay. Hasselbank is frequently cited as the last great number 9.
Okay, there you go. Just retire it for him. I know that's not a thing in England, but just let us Americanize this one thing for this one number, and we'll never do it again. I swear to God. Just retire the damn number for Hasselbank, and we'll be done. Won't do it for anybody else.
Yeah. Well, we'll talk about the previous number 9 later, probably, I imagine.
Yeah, he comes up in here a couple times. Tosin has been linked with Marseille, but there's nothing in the works. I think Marseille has talked a little bit to Tosin. Aston Villa is also interested in Tosin when Canassa leaves, which he's supposedly going to Arsenal, Conte, whatever his name is. I don't get the hype around Conte. I don't get it. I don't even know how he made the England World Cup team, but he did, and now Arsenal are going to buy for stupid money, probably.
I'm happy that we get to redo some of our transfer picks, or not Premier League prediction picks for where we thought clubs were going to end up. Because if Villa ends up with Tosin, then I am dropping them down. I mean, I already had them too high in spite of them being gutted. And if they continue to be gutted and then replace somebody with Tosin, I cannot wait to redo my top 6.
Hey, you know what? Yeah. Tosin is terrible. Like, he's just bad. So anyway, hopefully that gets sorted. Jamie Gittins was linked to Fenerbahce for a hot minute. But then Fenerbahce came out and said, no, sir. We do not want our name of our great club mentioned with Jamie Gittins. So we have no interest in signing him. So kudos to Fenerbahce for keeping their club pristine and clean.
Yeah, you got to respect the club for just coming out and knocking down rumors. Yeah. Don't say crap about.
Exactly. Like, when do you ever hear clubs coming out and saying that, no. You don't ever hear it because 90% of transfer stuff is BS anyway. So, But Fenerbahce's like, you ain't putting that bad Jamie Gittins juju on us. No, sir, Bob.
Well, maybe we're stuck with him.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, we're probably stuck with Gittins. Neto to Al Halil rumors continue. There was a report that personal terms have been reached, but I don't know. Who knows? I hadn't really heard anything else about the personal terms. But Tottenham apparently still hold a little interest. I think it depends on if they can get the Sabinho and deal done with City or not, whether they go for Neto. So hopefully that falls through.
Yeah, I don't like strengthening rivals, but I don't. Does Neto strengthen them? I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Does Neto really strengthen them? So
So
I'm with you on that. I'm with you. I don't know if he strengthens them or not. So it's just like selling Madueke last summer to Arsenal. Did that really strengthen Arsenal? Nah, not really at all. So,
yeah, I was listening to some guys talk about the upcoming season, and they were talking about Arsenal, of course, and how they're the favorites. Although it feels weird because Arsenal should be the favorites, but like everybody is still like, well, what's going to happen this season?
yeah.
And to be fair, retaining a title isn't the easiest thing to do. Not many clubs have done it in the Premier League era. I think only 3 have, actually. I think it's us, United, and City are the only clubs to win back-to-back titles in the Premier League era. And I think even like going back 100 years, it's only like 13 clubs. So like it doesn't happen that often. So Arsenal have history against them, but also it feels very much like will Arsenal win? We don't know. But the point to the whole story is they were saying that if Arsenal have injuries, because their players played a lot, like a lot of their players got called up for the summer and they looked tired throughout the tournament anyway. And so then they were like, and Madueke or Havertz was hurt for a little. I was like, Havertz produced shit like the whole season.
Yeah.
And Madueke produced shit. Like their production levels were very low, even though they were injured. Or I know Havertz was injured, but it was just low anyway. It was low for us anyway. So I don't know. It's just kind of funny to hear them talk about these former Chelsea players that somehow are strengthening the squad when really, what does Madueke do? It's except try to foul people in the box and then get a penalty for it in big tournaments. I don't know.
Yeah,
but they also have won the Premier League with Arsenal, and they didn't do that with Chelsea. So there's that, I guess.
Yeah, but Havertz did win the Champions League with us, and he failed to do that with Arsenal. So.
It's true. Yeah. He couldn't bring it home for them. Couldn't score for them.
No,
he did score for them.
Did not.
But he couldn't bring it home for them.
Right. Where was I? Okay. Everton have had talks with Chelsea over Delap for £40 million. Good. Get him out the club. Again, this is just another player that we signed that isn't that great, that Chelsea Reddit and Chelsea Twitter fawned over and told us he was the next best up-and-coming English striker, the next Harry Kane, if you will. And
yeah. Let's go back to the curse of the number 9 shirt, right?
Yeah.
If any player that is currently worn that shirt is going to break the curse, it would be Zhao this season.
True.
Delap had to take on the curse because he wore the number 9 and was never near good enough to ever break it. So it's double whammy for him.
Double whammy. Whammy.
Double whammy Delap. That's what we call him.
Hey, I'm here for anybody that wants to take Delap off our hands. So
supposedly, though, we value him at 50, right? But 40 seems doable.
I think it's 50 million euros, 40 million pounds. I think is what it is. Because isn't that about the conversion rate?
I don't know about money. I don't have any.
Touche. Yeah. So who knows? Manchester City have reestablished contact with Chelsea over Gusto. We'll never get 75 for him. We're about to drop the price of it, but please sell Gusto. We don't really need him anymore.
I am perpetually unimpressed with Gusto.
It has been a constant disappointment, especially last season. So
yeah, in fact, like we call it a Gusto if something goes wrong in our house. Mm-hmm. It's like I really Gustoed that.
Yep, it's true. Emmanuel Amago will stay at Chelsea this season, Jason. Supposedly, Our striking choices going into the year will be João Pedro, a 40-million-year-old Danny Welbeck, and Emmanuel Amaga, who's never played a single minute of Premier League football in his life.
Out of all the
That's
attacking
our
options we
striking
have,
choice.
yeah, like
Yes.
our depth at striker is insanely not.
Yeah, I'm not saying, like Nico's the best striker in the world, but he's versatile and he's a lot better. But then again, will Nico accept the backup role? You have to take that into consideration. But I'm just saying, for keeping strikers, you probably want to keep him. But, whatever.
So I don't see him on our rumor sheet, so I guess we'll talk about him in a little while. He's down there somewhere.
Yeah, he's in the. I saw a Nico rumor though. Maybe I didn't write it down. I forgot.
Oh no, you're right. It's there. I see his name now.
But he's at the bottom he's in the other section.
We got one coming up.
Whatever. Oh no, there's another one. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Crystal Palace and Chelsea have reached a verbal agreement on DCC apparently for a loan with, get this, Jason, no option to buy.
Crystal Palace don't want to commit to the DCC.
Who would want to commit to the DCC train? I mean, honestly, who wants to hitch their wagon to that guy?
I'm amazed we could even loan him.
Exactly. I mean, West Ham didn't even want to keep him after last year. I mean, they got relegated and they still didn't want to keep him.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Crystal Palace would be a good loan for him. But is it good for – I mean, it would be good for us, but is it good for them? I think that's crazy.
Yeah, that's the question. Is it good for Crystal Palace? Probably not. So
you got to be hard up to get to want DCC or Tosin in your back line.
Yeah. Right. The market must be really dry if those are the guys you're going after.
Yeah, it's bad out there for defenders these days.
Yep. When those two guys are making moves in the Premier League, it's bad. It's bad. Speaking of defenders, Mamadou Sarr is receiving some interest from Real Sociedad for a loan move, and Al Hilal also but they want him on a permanent deal. But Chelsea has reiterated that the superstar of the future, Mamadou Sarr, is not for sale, only for loan. So
they must think they can make money off him in the future, and they already screwed him over last season, starting in January.
Yep.
Absolutely outrageous what is happening with him. So I feel bad.
Yeah, I definitely feel bad for Sarr and his career and how Chelsea have screwed it up. So, but that's what Chelsea does nowadays. They just screw youth over. So we'll talk about that in a minute. So Napoli have contacted Chelsea about Nico, supposedly. Again, we will not get anywhere. Napoli will never come close to meeting our evaluation for Nico because Italian clubs are a bunch of cheap bastards. So there's that. They don't like spending money, but they want to be linked to all the players. They just don't want to spend money on said players. So, whatever.
Yeah.
I think that has absolutely no legs to it whatsoever. Nico's also been linked with Villa. So there's also that. If
that makes a little more sense, actually. But
it does. Well, he played for Unai. Unai was his manager back whenever he was wherever they were together in La Liga. I don't remember what team it was, but yeah. So, that actually makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
Chelsea have been offered to purchase Rafael Leao for a stunning $34 million or pounds, euros, whatever it is. Which is crazy because last summer I believe he was evaluated at around 100 million.
Ooh.
A lot. Yeah. But this is somebody that I would like Chelsea to keep far away from the club. Especially with going to wing-back system. And Leao is terrible at tracking back, terrible at defending. Just don't want it anywhere near the club I like Leao. Just doesn't fit the system. So
I mean, why are they shopping him around? I guess that's a little
mhm.
it's a
Probably
little
because
interesting.
Amarin plays three at the back, and Amarin's like, I don't want this bum on my team. He's not going to track
Right.
back and defend. So I had something to do
Yeah.
with Amarin too.
But then
Um,
I don't know, we seemed like the least likely club to sign him at that point. But
mhm. I agree, but I don't know. We were all. I mean, they offered him to several clubs. I just only included Chelsea in there.
yeah.
I think United was one of them. There's a couple more. So I don't know. Nobody's going to sign him with a
Yeah.
brain, at least. Manchester City, of course, missed the Enzo deadline. Uh, Jason, again, take L's on that last week. I don't know if you could hear through Jason's muffled voice when his internet went out. But
I said
what were you going to say?
though that Chelsea would cave, and there is still 2 weeks left in this window. So,
You're right.
it, do you think that that was real, or if City come around and they're like, okay, you got us, we'll give you 120 million for it. I mean, do you think we're just going to sit around and not do that? Like, I
No,
think
we'll
we
take it.
would.
We'll take it. Yeah, I think it also depends on timing. Like, I think the reason they said that is because they know that if like this is the issue with all of this is there's dominoes that need to fall. Like everybody said, the Rodri domino was the first one to fall, and that was a big one. That one
Right.
fell. He's at Barca now, but now also Tottenham are trying to sign Marmoush,
Right.
which I believe if they sign Marmoush, City will be left like with I think their midfield will be Kovacic, uh, Elliot Anderson, and then the new guy that they're supposed to sign from League One. That's like a really hyped young kid. That would be their three midfielders, and I don't know. Like, I mean, Nico's transit. I mean, like with the way Maresca plays, Nico will probably invert into the midfield, or Mateus Nunes will invert into the midfield. One of those two guys will, and they're both capable of doing that. But they don't have a lot of midfielders, to say the least, at City. So you would think if they do sell Marmoush, that they would. Oh, they got Cherokee's there too. I forget about Cherokee, but he's more of an attacking midfielder as well. But you would think that if they lose another midfielder, that they would go back in for Enzo. So I don't know. It'd be
Yeah.
interesting to see. And I'm with you. I don't think we cave for anything less than 120, but I can definitely see us trying to do it. But then we're probably going to have to overpay for Scott, and I think that's who we really want is Scott over Wharton. And then you're sort of in that you're probably going to have to overpay for him because Bournemouth doesn't want to sell him this summer. They want to wait
Exactly.
another summer. So I don't know. It's a conundrum to be in right
Yeah. I mean, if we keep him, I mean, it's not the end of the world. And
now. Right.
yeah, it's more for City, I guess, than anything. But also, I don't want to keep a player who doesn't want to be here.
Correct. And I think that's going to
So
be the thing
yeah,
is does Enzo force the move?
right. And I think that's what City are hoping for.
Yes, I would agree with that. I think that is exactly what City are hoping for. That he tries to force his way out. And then it becomes a whole nother game of do you cave for less than 120 million to get a player out that is publicly said he doesn't want to be here.
Yeah.
You know. So
If Enzo stays this season, how do you think the fans come back around on him because he's getting booed now at preseason games?
50-50.
Yeah. You're right. Yeah, you're right. I
50.
wouldn't have booed him, but you got a contingent of fans out there that are happy to do it.
I think they're happy to do it too because they don't like Enzo. Like before all this happened, he'd already built up a nice little hate train within the Chelsea community. So
yeah,
I don't know. I feel like with Enzo, the problem too is like I don't feel like he fits Xavi's system that great. So
yeah.
it's hard to. I don't know. It's a catch-22. It's like, would I rather Enzo go so that we could get somebody else in that fits Chomby's system a little better? Maybe, especially if we can get a decent chunk of change for him. So I don't know. It's quite the conundrum we're in with Enzo.
It's a real quagmire, as they say.
It is a real quagmire. Real quagmire. Just like Glenn. David Washington guy, Jason, you haven't heard of in a while, probably. Remember, he's a Chelsea player. He's actually
don't even remember this guy.
Yeah, we signed him early on in Blueco's tenure, and apparently he is now being linked with a permanent move to Strasbourg for 17 million euros. So once again, Chelsea just skirting the rules.
Yeah,
skirting around them. Let's sell one of the players that nobody else in the world of football wants because he's bang average, and we made a bad purchase. So we'll just pawn them off on our sister club and let them deal with it. And because there will be a permanent move, then that leaves a loan spot open, which then the rumor is that Omari Kellyman will take that last loan spot, which again, Omari Kellyman, who I don't dislike that much as a player. I think Kellyman's got some talent, but was strictly a move for PSR reasons. He was a PSR move. So that's all Kellyman was. It is what it is. So I
don't know. I just heard from our Tottenham friend.
Oh gosh.
Daniel and I have a friend. He is a really amazing guy. The only flaw about him is that he chose to be a Tottenham fan instead of being a Chelsea fan with us. So he's a little bit contrarian, but he's super into it now. So new to the soccer world. So we welcome him there. But he just texted me and said, looks like Savinho and Marmoush from Man City signing news is heating up.
Yeah.
So I told him we just talked about that on the pod. And he said, nice, to the moon. He says to the moon a lot. So, you got to, I guess you got to give it to the Tottenham fans. They still think they have a chance to win stuff. So, much love to our friend, but you chose the wrong team.
Yeah, that's true. You did. You did choose the wrong team.
Anyway, I just thought it would be nice to mention him on our after. After not talking about it for long.
Yeah. Anyway, I was just scrolling through Twitter real quick to see if there was any
breaking.
I was seeing what he was seeing. No, nothing breaking. But yeah, I mean that's been the prevailing rumor for a while. And then last but not least, we will address this just because I think it's hilarious. Nico, Delop, Mudryk are in a group of 12 Chelsea players training away from the first team squad. But Chelsea have stressed, Jason. They have stressed that this is not a bomb squad. And this comes straight from Matt Law. So.
Whoa. I frequently don't trust Matt Law. So I don't care what he says. He doesn't know the meaning of terms. And I don't trust
per Chelsea, Jason. This is per Chelsea.
Yes.
This is not a bomb squad. So then my question to you is, if this isn't a bomb squad, what is it?
A clique? Secret society within the current Chelsea special treatment? I don't know. Like, what else are you supposed to think? Nothing else makes sense. They are a group of players that are actively being shopped around that are not playing with the current team.
They're not on the first team.
They're not on the first team. Let's talk about Nico. We're keeping Amiga. Oh, let's talk about Nico and Delap. We're keeping Amiga and Danny Welbeck.
Yeah.
And Zhao is clearly the top striker choice based solely on, I mean, quality for sure, but even if you took, he's now the number 9. It's not up for grabs anymore. Like it is, it's not Delap's number anymore. Like he blew it. Nico, unfortunately, has fallen out of favor, and we're pro Nico, but it is what it is, and it's been cooking for a while. And then you have Mudryk, who we want to keep more than anything, but the club has been keen on trying to loan him out, which I see it from both sides, but I'd rather him just stay here. But if Xabi doesn't have a plan for him, then Xabi doesn't have a plan for him. But, when you normally don't have a plan for a player, you send them off to train with the other players you don't have a plan for. And there's a term for that in football that is frequently used, but don't believe anything because Matt Law told us that the club told him.
That's right.
Insert envelope.
Yep.
Stupid. It's stupid. Like just be honest about what you're doing. I don't understand why they have to PR this. Like when it's so obvious on its face what it is.
Yeah. I think it's because they have new bomb squad rules within the Premier League. So, like, there's certain things that you can't do now.
Yeah.
So I think that's what they're worried about. They don't want it to be seen as a bomb squad. But, I mean, let's call a spade a spade. It's a bomb squad. Like, that's exactly what it is. Like, none of these players have a chance to play in the first team this year. And
right.
I don't get it. I don't understand the Mudryk one. Like, because I don't know. I like Mudryk, so I don't get the Mudryk one.
Yeah. Well,
I feel like the Nico one's more a Nico thing than a Chelsea thing.
Yeah, I agree. Ben Jacobs a while back, earlier today, said Leeds and Nottingham Forest are duking it out for Delap.
Yeah, I'll believe it when I see it. Sure, whatever. Have fun. Have fun fighting over Liam freaking Delap. How about it?
Yeah, this has like a Ross Barkley-esque, Conor Gallagher-esque like thing written all over it. It's just like, it's a bouncy, energetic guy running through the team, not really doing much. And I love King Barkley, and I was okay with Conor Gallagher, but I loved Ross. But I mean, in terms of output, they just don't do a lot. Like they just run around a lot. They don't even do link up play a whole lot. Like, and that's what one of Nico's strengths is being able to come back and play hold up and then dish out the ball. But when you have Zhao up top, man, and I guess Nico, like you said, it's more of a Nico thing. He doesn't want to stick around when he's got. I mean, he just got done playing back up to Harry Kane all season. So
right,
and obviously Bayern didn't want to keep him on. So or he didn't meet all of the things he was supposed to. I don't know. The rumor was there was like all these criteria that he had to meet for him to meet.
Yeah, how many games he had to play in, blah blah blah.
Yeah, fun stuff. But it is what it is, man. I mean, sure, don't call it a bomb squad because you can't, but we know what
it is. So I don't know. It is. It just is what it is at this point.
Yeah.
Is what it is. But I don't know. I guess. I mean, that's about it. You got nothing else really to talk about. That's about it.
Yeah, I mean, rumor wise, like we still got a number of players to move on, but I don't know. Chelsea have a lot of work to do before
A lot of work.
before the end of the window. Like a lot of work to do before the end of the window.
A lot of
So I
selling.
expect more
they
to
need
happen.
do, more so than anything. Yeah, a
Exactly.
lot of selling, more so than anything else. But whatever. It's what they do. So,
Yeah, man.
but join us tomorrow. We will have our first ever episode of our new show that is still untitled because Jason and me have lost all creativity in our brains over the last 48 hours to name this show. But essentially, we will predict every Premier League match for the week, but we're doing it in a unique format. So tune into that. It will drop tomorrow morning, 8-ish. So it'll be out. Check that out. And Jason, tell people where they can find us on our socials, I guess.
Yes, definitely check us out tomorrow. Some guys that definitely aren't us took over our studios and made predictions for all the games coming up. But in the meantime, while you're waiting, you might as well check us out on Instagram and Substack at Red White Blues FC on all the things. I mean, What are you waiting for? Get over there.
Exactly. We're also on Jason.
I cannot hear you. Your audio is cutting out.
Oh. We have a TikTok now, Jason. You got to start saying TikTok.
Yes. I have to add it to the grid. Yeah. And we're on TikTok. Holy cow.
Oh my gosh.
2 40-year-old guys on TikTok. This is crazy.
Yeah. Things are going nuts. But yeah, anyway, we listen to us on Spotify, Apple, Amazon, wherever you listen to your podcast at. We're also on YouTube. So like, subscribe, follow, get in the comments, tell us stuff. I don't know. Tell us anything. Tell us your favorite color. Tell us your favorite movie. Tell us your favorite Chelsea player ever. I don't care. Just say something. Just comment.
We'll respond to you.
We'll respond. And there will be no transfer episode next Thursday, sadly. However, maybe you should tune into our Instagram because I will be with Jason. So maybe we can go live and do a mini transfer episode that'll be Instagram exclusive since we will be together next Thursday.
I'm down for that.
Yeah, 5 minutes, or else our wives will hurt us because we'll be with them. Anyway, and until next week, until Monday. Wait! I forgot. We have not made predictions for Chelsea. Well, you did. I did.
Yeah.
Or your alter ego did. I'm going 3-1 Chelsea. That's my prediction. Write it down.
Wait, what was my? Hold on. I have it right here. I also did 3-1. You sticking with 3-1? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sticking with 3-1. No.
All right.
No, just to be different because I don't want to start off the season on the same foot. Playing Fulham. 4-2.
Whoa.
4-2. High scoring game. 4-2.
I was going to say I just saw John Terry chose 2-1 win.
Oh, 2-1. Yeah, maybe. I think João Pedro starts off the season with a hat trick, and we think he breaks the 9 curse and then goes on to shit the bed the rest of the season. That's my new prediction.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway, I don't know. Until next week, until Monday night, we will catch you guys and gals on the flip side.
Freaking curses. We'll hire another Etsy witch to break the curse of the number 9 curse. Flippity floppity.